Okay, my last shop update, I posted a little bit of a clip on me doing a haul, and it was to pick up a metal planer, a shaft driven or line driven metal planer out of Delaware. Um, in that clip, or along with that clip, I told you that I didn't want to show you anymore until after Dave Richards, and I will put a link in the description to his channel. Showed the machine on YouTube because he is another YouTuber. So what I'm going to do is show you that again and show you some other clips that I made of his shop. He has two parts to his shop. One part is an engine shop, which is conventionally run, electric run, but he also has a line-driven machine shop where he has a bunch of machining, lathes, mill, shaper, stuff like that, driven off of belts or line driven off of a steam powered boiler. And I'm going to show you that to you. But anyways, here's the first clip. The clip that I showed you originally is going to be reintroduced here, and then I will interject other parts and explain to you what I'm showing you. Okay, West End Machine Shop in Delaware, and this is it, and it is a line-driven machine. Apparently the line shaft was up there. That original line shaft had been run off an electric motor, whereas Dave, the guy that I'm taking it to, is run off of steam.
Keep going, Todd. Keep going. You're up. Come on up. Can you pull this
Yeah,
forward, please?
sure.
Like you got it. Little to the left. Or I'm sorry, you're right.
Okay, so this was nothing but cool to me. I mean, there's two aspects of this that were cool. He has a line-driven machine shop, line-driven from a steam boiler machine shop. And he also has a engine machine shop where he can deck heads, hone cylinders, hone sleeves, just all sorts of things. Just all sorts of engine type machining stuff. But that side of the shop is electrical driven, and even though it inspired me as much as the line driven part of the machine shop, I wanted to concentrate on the line driven part of the machine shop. Maybe it's not much of interest to all of you guys as it is to me, but when I was a kid, we had a line-driven woodworking shop not far from my house that my father used to buy lumber from all the time, and it was kind of fascinating to me as a kid to go in there and see all of these machines being driven off of these huge belts from line pulleys up in the ceiling. And this is exactly what Dave has here. So first we're going to visit his steam whistle out behind the shop. I have a friend that's into collecting steam whistles, and I kind of photographed this whistle for him. So here we go.
And Dave made new piston, new rings, bored the cylinder, made a new crankshaft for it. He made the crank.
Really?
Yep. This is a very unusual vertical engine. Most of them are horizontal, like that one or that one over there. They runs the shop with, but it's a vertical one. But I mean, this was all the governor parts were all rusted and stuck, and
I videotape this, does he?
he does what?
He won't mind if I videotape
Oh
it.
no, not at all.
So this video keeps getting broken up because they were still unloading that planer off of my trailer, and every once in a while I'd have to go out there and move the truck or the trailer so that they can maneuver around, or went out there and pulled the trailer out from underneath the planer. But you'll enjoy this shop. I mean, line-driven shop. One of my questions to Dave was, and you'll see this in a minute when he gets in here and starts firing this stuff up, was about the belts, where he had gotten those leather belts, and they are leather, and he had gotten them from somebody, and they are over 100 years old. But just in a minute you'll see it in operation. I love these old style lights.
I remember when my father had those belts at home in the basement running all the machines, and he couldn't wait to get rid of them.
Really? Amazingly quiet. So Dave, you open the valve with this?
That's the emergency shut-off,
Oh,
because this governor doesn't have a safety shut-off like that one over there. It's got a little idler wheel that drops down and shuts the valve off. This will run away. I demonstrated that once on a YouTube video. Man, it takes off. Yeah, it's a little 20-arm behind.
Fit things into bikes that don't belong.
Big motorcycle, the way it is, but they just got them on the ground. It's the only machine I could do with it.
so I figured I'd just give you a little shot of some of the things around the shop. I did drill out those broken off studs in there. I just got to get the head off and get the studs out of there. None of them came out with a left-handed drill bit. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed that thing. One of the line-driven shop, Dave has a great shop there. He's got a great YouTube channel. Go check him out. I'm going to leave a link in the description, like I said. One of the things that I asked about was those belts, those leather belts. And he said that you heard one guy say that his father had them in the basement sitting around for a long time. And Dave told me that the belts were over 100 years old. One of the things I noticed that there was no like belt tensioners or anything on the belts to keep them tensioned. And he says that doesn't work that way. He says what you got to do is put the belts on there, staple them together. The belt staple type of things. Put them on there, let them stretch out, recut them, restaple them, let them run, let them stretch, cut them, restaple them. He says you do that until they're out of their stretch period, and then they stay that way from then on unless they break. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish I could have given you a video on his engine shop, but in one of his videos, his latest videos, he goes through his engine shop and talks about all the equipment there. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe.